I just want to take this chance to, come out today. I've been very unhappy with who I am deep down for the last 8 years, and I've had like 18 plastic surgeries now, and my pronouns are they, them, Korean, Jimin.
I just came up with new neo pronouns that combine he, him, she, her, and they, them, okay? So hear me out. They, them, theirs, okay? They, them, their, whatever you want to consider it, right? Let's take the first one, the, okay?
I know a lot of people don't understand me, but I do identify as Korean, and I do look Korean now. I do feel Korean. I don't identify as British, so...
Oh man, wow, that is just... So this is an all-time high, but hello everybody, welcome to the Craig Lawrence Experience, and man, some interesting stuff happened last week, so this man, Oli London, this British man, English man, now transitioned full Korean to a full Korean, and so we got to discuss this real quick because I just don't see, the problem, but I do see the problem, but I don't see the problem when you think about it. I mean, everybody else is changing their genders, changing their sexual orientation, changing, their skin complexion, color, however you want to say it for some people. So shit, changing your races is like the next best thing, right? I mean, I see all these people with blackface and everything, if they just full on went black, if they charcoaled like a permanent charcoal on their skin, like a tattoo, they can be black too. So I don't see why are y'all freaking out over this man who wanted to be Korean. I know he wasn't born Korean, but hey, some people aren't born certain other things, and they now are changing their whole self to become something else. So, at the end of the day, by the end of this year, who knows what everyone's going to look like, or who knows what our society will be like. Anyway, so this will be a new thing then for what, transracials, because again, I wish I could be something else. I mean, fuck, can I identify as Scottish? Can I just identify as a Scottish mate now, and no one else can tell me otherwise because fuck you? I don't know. I don't have a good Scottish accent, so I can't really pull that off. But yeah, it's so crazy, but again, so this man, he spent over $25,000 and had 18 surgeries or some shit, 20 surgeries to look Korean. I mean, he like had the cheekbones, he had the eyes done, but he still has an accent. He still has his British accent because you can't just get a new vocal box, or you can't just get new vocal cords. You can't just, that's one thing that we cannot do. It's not like those movies. What movie was it? I think Mission Impossible 2, when they had the little the weird ass voice changing strips, and they put the voice changing strips on when they put on the mask in Mission Impossible 2. We don't have that shit. So unfortunately, this fool still sounds like a British man. It's just so funny.
I'm feeling really good. For the first time in my life, I feel beautiful. I'm looking in the mirror and I love the way I look, and feel happy. And I hope people can respect my decision. It's very...
How could he have thought that this was going to be like, I don't know, that he would get no repercussions? What I find funny is that, okay, so now he's a British man turned Korean. He will never have Korean kids. He won't have Asian babies unless he's with an Asian woman, and even then the babies will come out half Asian, half Korean, and half British, because he is a British man. You know what I mean? So if he wanted to marry a Korean woman, she has every right to be like, nah, I want Korean, full-blooded Korean kids, and you are not full-blooded Korean. Like, I don't understand where he thinks he can't, continue on a legacy in Korean now. If he was born British, he unfortunately is going to stay British. He can look Korean, but he will not be Korean. So that's like the one gripe I have now, is that we can all accept him as a Korean now, right? Hey, Oli, you're Korean, Stavien. But if he is trying to start a Korean family, I hope he realizes that can never happen. And it's definitely not like he can surgically put Korean sperm cells in himself. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing this man can do that can make him 100% Korean. He will literally forever be 99.7% Korean, but that last 3% he will never, ever, ever be able to attain. So again, that's why I laugh, because it's like, all right, well, fuck it. If people want to do blackface, let them do blackface. Blackface should not be a racist thing anymore. If they want to be black, let them be black. If they feel like they want to be gangsters and they want to have that black life, let them be black. If I feel like fucking identifying as a white guy, I guess I can identify as a white guy now. But I'm not gonna fucking paste out my skin. Fuck that. But just saying, I guess, I guess what I would say is we can only do it if we can actually physically show it. So since he physically became Korean, we can identify him as Korean, but he cannot be 100% Korean. So if I was to, pale out myself, sure, I could be like a white guy, but I am not 100% a white dude. You know what I mean? It's just, now if a white guy tattooed himself all black, like got like a blacked out tattoo all over his body and he was completely black, I don't know, maybe he could be technically black. He would definitely be darkened, but, he would technically be black because his skin is permanently black, and I guess it's not easy to act all thuggish and shit, Yeah, my boy, of course it's not hot acting thuggish, yo, fuck yeah, nigga, be getting my new skin on, bruh. All right, Jeff, calm down. Shit, this is Jeff. But yeah, so again, it's just, I don't understand, but I do understand, but I laugh that so much people are giving this guy hate because they are doing the exact same thing that he's doing, okay? You guys realize that, if you are a transgender, you are transitioning genders that you weren't before because you feel like that's how you should be now. So no disrespect to transgenders. I mean, I have some that are friends and I don't think of them any differently. I mean, they are people, but this guy was not Korean and he felt like he was, so he changed to be Korean. So again, this is all the same stuff, okay? Everybody last year and the past couple years have literally opened the doors for shit like this to happen, and it was only a matter of time before someone took it to the extreme where everyone else would be like, whoa, man, we're not sure about this, but it's like, you guys were already paving the way. It's just someone else is now walking that path that you're not quite sure about, but unfortunately, where's the equality? Where's the tolerance? We can't be intolerant, right? So we gotta let him just be. And, I'll be the first to say I have nothing against transgenders. I want to make a video on this later on discussing like why I think things are bad the way they are, but I do want to get into it more, but I just wanted to make this video as an introduction to discuss, this is what we're headed towards. This is what our future is going to look like. This is what our kids are going to grow up having to deal with. And this is what our kids are going to be possibly becoming. If you're an Asian family right now, or if you're a white family, or if you're a black family watching this video, 5 years time, you can rewatch this fucking video, look at your kids, and your kids might not be the same race or gender that they were when you had them. but I digress. I hope that's not the case, of course, but obviously I'm not going to say that full-heartedly because everyone can do what they want, and we all live here together, so we all got to be able to deal with this shit together. But this has been the Craig Lawrence Experience. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later.